Now, this music utterly changes when you come back here as Ratchet, because you need the O2 mask. Ratchet can't breathe in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so right now this is pretty much an all Clank level. And the music's really sombering.
Yeah, it's a little detail I think they wouldn't really get into. Can't breathe on this planet, so you can't really enter it.
More like the desolate remains of a ruined planet.
Well, yeah, regardless, the atmosphere is poisonous. And you can't breathe it. So. What up, G?
This level's going to use these bots a lot. This is kind of a slow-paced level. Mostly because I think of Clank's running speed, but
Clank is a slow character to begin with.
oh, that and frankly, like the worlds are designed in scale with Ratchet in mind. So when you got Clank and he's got a much smaller stride because of his size, what are you gonna do?
That, and it's not as easy to keep yourself occupied because of his limited options.
In a way, yeah.
So what are we gonna do now?
We're gonna get these guys over here. We're gonna have them beat the shit out of this bot because Clank can't actually fight this thing. Thank you, guys.
Booyah. Now, what can those things do that Clank can't?
Love.
Oh.
And punch. Now you're gonna now that's gonna be kind of a recurring theme in this mission, as it usually is whenever you have a Clank mission. You're gonna get the little bots into the gateway and progress on. They never really evolved Clank's gameplay beyond that. I mean, going commando puts on a few nice tidbits with it, and up your arsenal has the banana gun. I bet you left some contacts with that, but
Just get Sid to fire it.
Hey, I mean, take the line that Solid Snake says in the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 1. They're armed with 5.56 sectors and pineapples.
that's like military slang.
Yeah, I
5.56.
know, but nobody didn't know.
Oh.
They're thinking the genome soldiers were armed with numbers and pineapples.
See, they made it look easy.
They do. Too bad Ratchet can't. I mean, too bad Clank can't get close to them without. We're just gonna sit here bopping in the schnoz. Fuck you.
Does he clench his fist when he's swiping horizontally like that?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a horizontal karate chop.
No, it's a punch. It's just that his knuckles get bigger.
He doesn't really have knuckles, so.
Yeah, it does.
Not really.
Oh, you're right. He doesn't. Yeah, he does.
No, when he bends the fingers? It's kind of like, he has segments, but he doesn't have knuckles. It's because the design of his hand is flat. He's a robot and all that.
I don't think I would want to imagine a robot with knuckles.
No, we've seen plenty.
Yeah, and there's gonna be more to come in this series.
What, Terminator?
In Ratchet,
Well-
Terminator and Ratchet and Clank. Holy shit! I got them waiting up there, so I can bring these guys with me. One problem I do have with Orxon, though, regardless, is that it drags.
Definitely feels like it does, too.
And you're just right at the first gate, dude. Believe you me, it's not going to get any pleasant. Like I said, that's really the problem I have with the Clank gameplay. Outside of a few odds and ends here and there on certain games, it never really goes anywhere beyond get the robots into the holes.
Clank is the brain teaser part of the
Essentially.
formula. But whether or not it clashes with Ratchet's gameplay well, does it have synergy, is another argument. And so far, no. There's no synergy. It's more like
Ratchet does his thing.
Ratchet does and
his
Clank
thing.
does his thing. The two do not interconnect. So it's two different styles.
Right.
Preferably,
Ratchet-
I like my different gameplay styles to have synergy.
And it's a preference per se, but like I said, Clank's not built like Ratchet.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, when I say stuff like that, it doesn't automatically mean this is bad.
Right.
It just doesn't meet my preference. But people enjoy this sort of thing, and that's fine. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I prefer, if they're going to have different gameplay styles, they interconnect. They have, synergy.
Not inherently, because then you have... well, synergy, but enough of a difference. I get where you're coming from there.
Yeah.
Because for me, I'm cool with completely different styles in terms of Ratchet and Clank because it doesn't really mean much of a difference, really. Just Clank's a brain teaser. He's not going to engage in raw combat. This is just fine for Clank.
I just think if you don't do it right, you have a Sonic the Hedgehog, Bake the Cat sort of thing.
Right.
That's a prime example. I would say the de facto example of two different gameplay styles that have no synergy whatsoever.
Now, on these switches, they're pressure sensitive, but any pressure will work. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your bots on one and Clank on the other, or you on one and your bots are going to move on ahead. One of those two combinations. Split. Meanwhile, as that lovely... Oh, you dumb motherfuckers. They're honestly very responsive. It's just, I don't know why every once in a blue when I hit enter, they like to wait.
Well, John, going back to that the synergy.
Holy shit, you got discussion.
Go back to
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, like, what experiences have you had that like it had like improper synergy, as you were saying?
Improper synergy?
Yeah.
But Sonic, 3D Sonic. That's the best example. I mean, every time I go back to Adventure 1 and 2, I always tell people I like the adventure, I like the space stages, but nothing else.
Adventure 2, you mean?
Huh?
Adventure 2, you mean?
No, I would say Adventure and Adventure 2. You know, I love playing as Sonic. I love playing Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles because they have something in common with one another, and that's speed. What Sonic is primarily all about. You know, Gamma's not fast. Amy is not fucking fast. Big is certainly not fast.
Unless he goes up a ladder.
Yeah. Ooh, riveting ladder climbing action. There's always, especially if you're throwing a lot of characters at me, or multiple characters, there is a consistency I'm looking for. And that consistency is all centered around the first character I play as in that video game.
Like with Onimusha, like you can't go... Like, if you were to get this kind of gameplay in something like Onimusha, yeah, that would be wrong because, holy shit, I went from ninja action to fucking this. But in Ratchet and Clank's terms, it's just fine because both of them are really doing the same amount of work regardless. It's just a matter of how they can choose to go about it.
Well, I don't recall, from what we've played so far, Ratchet doing any heavy escort shit. So that's what you're doing. But yeah, like, I mean, that's primarily what I'm looking for, is consistency.
Alright, made it into the control room here. Holy shit. Elliot,
It's really rare when Elliot brings up a topic for discussion, and I bask in that. Ooh, wow, those must be the Magneboots.
They should have absolutely fried Clank in pieces by now.
He has breasts.
Clear.
That should have absolutely fried him.
Oh, like putting a magnet to a CRT?
Yep, or a computer.
I remember why I did that once.
Yeah, that poor TV.
What happened? I gotta hear
It was a long time ago. Elliot was very young. He put a magnet to the TV.
Why did he do that?
Because he was very, very young. Didn't know any better.
Oh, well, I did some dumb shit to his kid, so whatever. This part's a little tricky. It's easier than it looks. Because what you gotta do is you gotta make sure your little thing here doesn't get bombed, or else you have to go back to the start pad and then get them all over here again.
I think it makes it harder when there's more than one.
You would think that, actually, it does in terms of certain things. This is one of them where Elliot would be right. But the bombs don't detonate on impact, they take a bit. So you got a little time to get around the battlefield. I have no idea to this day where the hell the bombs are all coming from.
The sky.
Oh, fuck, shut me up.
Oh, watch out, motherfuckers. We got a philosophizer here. The pterodactyls?
No, the pterodactyl bomber, fuck.
No, they're dropping bombs.
Oh, they're dropping bombs, alright. Woo!
Stinky.
Elliot, what do you think of Planet Orxon?
Like John said, I like the color is very nice. It actually complements it. But then when you go into like buildings, it feels a bit weird.
Sterile.
I think it's supposed to be the point, like it's hyper industrialized.
Yeah.
All the way to the point where it feels utterly.
I say sterile. Yeah.
It feels like one of those like
It's devoid of life just on the inside as it is on the out.
it feels like one of those like deforestation kind of things.
Yeah, that's what Matt was getting at with industrialization.
Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like for me.
But now you have to use these ramps.
Yeah, it's just taking the long way around. The only thing you're watching out for is this fucking light particle snake, which will blow up your little dudes. Then you gotta run all the way back out there to get it. This isn't really hard. You just gotta watch. You just gotta observe the snake and watch the pattern.
And make sure none of your robots get caught in corners.
That too. Like I said, the robots are normally very responsive. You get a few you get honestly the moments are very rare for them even in and of itself. So
The what moments?
the moments where they choose to be stupid.
Dah.
Oh, der.
Derp.
Oh.
Well, I use der.
Because we were born in the 90s.
It was a simpler time.
Like better
3,
time.
6. I'm just gonna walk over to. Oh my god! Look at all this shit in here. All this is toxic waste. By the way, that will kill you instantly if you sink into it. No argument. Same with Ratchet, I think.
Can the
Because I know I
robots
died twice in it.
fall off the catwalk?
I am not gonna fall off the catwalk.
No. Can the robots fall off the catwalk?
No. That the guy said. When it comes to following you, they're really smart on that. This one has 10.
10?
It's also the last of it too. So.
Oh.
Come here, Kilgore.
Kilgore.
You fucker.
Son of a bitch.
Do they keep respawning?
Oh, they're infinite respawning. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to
Yeah,
complete
it's a
the
dead
puzzle.
game if they didn't.
Alright, you got 3 in here, and of course there's an asshole crab, so... Wait, no, we're not gonna wait, we're gonna kill. You fucker! Oh, Godly would kill me if she heard me say that. I know Kung Fu. Oh, there! Get away, boys!
Battle for Bikini Bottom borrowed that too.
When did Battle for Bikini Bottom come out?
The way the well, you don't break crates in Battle for Bikini Bottom. You break tikis.
No, but I'm saying, like, when does that game come out?
Because
Because if it came out before after this, it's gonna rip off the Visibomb gun too.
when does Ratchet Clank come out?
2002.
Battle for Bikini Bottom was 2003.
Oh yeah, there's a Visibomb gun.
Inspiration, maybe?
Perhaps. I'm not, like I said, if it, I'm hesitant to call something a ripoff if it's just like inspired.
It's
or
just
borrowed from.
it's just the way it's a very minor thing. First off, I want to say that right now. It's just Ratchet and Clank has crates, and Crash Bandicoot has crates, obviously. But
I just got chomped to pieces by the fucking.
the way the explosive
toads.
crates work, you can either blow them up instantaneously by swiping at them, which is ill-advised, or you can touch them to cause them to set a timer. Battle for Bikini Bottom does the exact same thing with explosive tikis. It's just a little similarity. That's all I'm bringing up for.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I haven't learned it.
Does anybody
Unfortunately, it seems that they're a bit dumb when it comes to the offensive commands.
Yeah.
Boys,
Where's the
To
stop
war.
being dumb command?
I imagine the command for them being dumb is just like programmed with a head up an ass. You find all 10 of these as you go on, so you're not going to miss them easily unless you're really trying hard to. But it does get annoying when one of the ones back here gets killed all the way over here. Because then you're like, oh, I gotta backtrack. Kill!
And don't die this time.
You can't fight those things yourself?
The big ones you can't. These, no. They have a huge range, in which case Clank will easily get knocked back, and then you try to go forward again, and you just get hurt again.
I was talking about the little nematodes.
The nematodes you can totally kill. I just, I got to work. Why bother?
I'm lazy today.
I'm pretty sure the Egyptians didn't build their own pyramids.
Carry me to my coffee maker, and then make my coffee.
Afterwards, I want you to tongue my balls.
No tongue to sack.
World domination!
Kill.
Count. There's 1, 2. Did you count that one? I think I did. Can you count? Stop moving! It's so frustrating.
Anticlimactic of it. But in we go. And that's what we were doing here this whole time, getting this other one too. Because I believe this is Pokitaru. And with that, we can get ourselves our O2 mask.
Pokitaru?
That's the name of the world. It's the resort world.
It sounds like it's close to being a Pokemon Atari game.
Well, I thought when I first played the game.
I mean, we already have Pokken coming out.
Pokken.
Pokken.
Oh, that's what it's called. I called it Pokken.
I don't blame you, 2Ks.
Better not let Ratchet see this one.
We'll see it soon.
Oh, come on, that's stupid.
Now, like I said, no, because it'll distract Ratchet, and Clank doesn't want Ratchet to get distracted anymore.
Well, why can't we see it? The player.
We're gonna see it soon anyway. Because Ratchet catches onto him and fucking immediately.
I ain't playing that shit.
Hey! You giving me these or not?
They are magnetic. I appear to be stuck to them.
Oh. What do you have in there?
Gears, metal filings, dust.
You know what I mean. What is it?
I will show you this, but you must promise to stay focused on our mission.
Is it something about Quark?
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe I Resort, the sun shines 24 hours a day. Visitors get a free O2 mask to explore our warm waters. The benign marine life will welcome you to the big blue world under the sea. You can also use our complimentary flippers to partake in speed swimming. So come to Joe I Resort and leave your world and your troubles behind.
July Resort, Pokitaru.
I knew it.
Oh, come on. Switch off your nerd circuits and have some fun. Look, we'll go just long enough to pick up the O2 mask.
Perhaps the extra oxygen will help your brain to function properly.
Yeah, and maybe the salt water will rust your mouth shut.
Are they gonna make out or what?
Eventually. You can't get either of the gold bolts here without Ratchet getting to be able to explore that. So the next time we meet up, guys, we're going to go to Gaspar's Blarg Depot. See you guys then.